Hi, I'm Christy Simpson. Today's question is, how do you develop and run a program run on kid leaders? How do you empower kid leaders? I think this is a really cool way to run your ministry. I've seen some different children's choirs that use their 5th and 6th graders to kind of be leaders. I think that's awesome. I like to use my kids right after they've left my program as student leaders. For me, that means they're in 9th grade and 10th grade, 11th grade. So that's teen leaders, but you could just as easily do what I'm talking about for 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade leaders. It has been a really, really cool thing to continue, for me, to continue to build into the lives of my children's choir right as they've left my children's choir. And I know some of you have experienced this where you have kids that don't want to leave, or, you know, you're like, oh, they were just getting good and now I'm losing them. My 5th graders were just starting to blossom. Well, having them as leaders is another way that we can continue to pour into them and train them up to ultimately, I think, replace us, or at least do all the hard stuff, which I have my son do already. Do the hard stuff. I know some of you have conflicts with if your youth group meets at the same time and you can't get them, but the more that you can try to find a way around that and still let them be involved, I think it's just everybody's going to win. For one thing, having them lead the children that are right under them is really cool, because those kids want to please the kids that are 2 years older than them or 3 years older than them, and then they also want to become them. But I don't let them become them too early, so you've got to work your way up. And I've got so many kids now that are so excited. I can't wait till next year when I get to help you and be in charge. And then it makes it so much easier, because then I get to order them all around, and all those things that I used to do by myself, going vacuuming this and cleaning this up, you know, in dress rehearsal weeks. You just tell one of the kids to do it. Hey, go vacuum that. Go take that. Take that. Take that. And they're like, yes, and they go do it. But also, I think it gives a lot of energy and enthusiasm between my student leaders and the choir, because they can get them excited. They can learn how to teach, learn how to be a director like us. It's kind of raising up the next generation slowly and keeping your program strong. So I think if you can find a way to use your student leaders, even if you have a conflicting activity going on, but there's a few 6th graders that weren't going to be in that activity, maybe you can raise them up, because I just think it's such a cool way to model what we do and then have them kind of grow our program along with us. And I think everybody wins in the end.